Welcome, friends, to our next Bhagavad Gita lesson. Let's settle in with a slow, deep breath. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Shanti. This is episode number 281, entitled, Whose Side is Time On? And it's inspired by the early Rolling Stones song that goes, Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Now you always say that you want to be free, but you'll come running back. You'll come running back. You'll come running back to me. And we're on the 29th verse of the 7th chapter. Sri Krishna says, Those who take refuge in me, seeking liberation from old age and death, come to know Brahman, Atman, and the nature of all karmic action. As our seeking for liberation from old age and death intensifies, we may start to feel that we're on the clock. While sages and even some thoughtful scientists question the reality of time, suggesting that at best it's only relatively real, it's still wise to honor the relative reality of time. Swami Satchidananda reminds us, Time sweeps away kings and barons. Where is Gandhiji? Where is Kennedy? Be up and doing in yogic sadhana. I recently visited my 97-year-old dad in Florida. He's managing, but it's not easy, and I can see I too am on the same trajectory. Got my bald spot, got my wrinkles, bags under the eyes here, flabbiness here. I do what I can with creams and lotions and asanas and push-ups. But I see that I'm not winning this battle, and eventually, like a flower, the body does wither. Even though Mick Jagger remains incredibly fit for someone in his 80s, time is not on his side, and that girl may not come running back to him at some point. Aspiring for liberation from old age and death does not mean striving to preserve a youthful body forever. Decay and death are inevitable for every embodied being. However, by taking refuge in me, that is, in the pure consciousness, we can release our identification with the body and recognize it as a temporary dwelling for the soul. And this is the true path to the fountain of youth. With this shift in awareness, Krishna tells us that we know three things. First, Brahman, the all-pervading supreme consciousness, the one without a second, the source of the infinite cosmos. Second, that this same consciousness manifesting in the individual known as the Atman, or the true self. And third, through this realization, we come to understand the nature of all karmic action, he says. A devoted soul established in this awareness can serve the world dynamically as an instrument of the whole, generating no new karmic entanglements, even as the body and mind continue to exhaust the momentum of past karma. For reflection, It's interesting that in order to have the Jnana Yoga experience of realizing the oneness of Atman and Brahman, Krishna advises taking the refuge in God, what's considered a bhakti approach. Similarly, Sri Patanjali teaches that Ishvara Pranadhana, surrender to God, leads directly to the Raja Yoga experience of samadhi. What do you think God has to do with this non-dual experience? Thanks for joining. See you soon. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.